Even though Kitty and Minute Ho have chemistry in EXO, Kitty, the eponymous character, turns Minute Ho down before the start of Season 2, pushing forward multiple storylines in the second season. EXO, Kitty explores many of Kitty Songkavi's relationships while she's at the Korean Independent School of Seoul. Season 2 picks up 2 months after the end of EXO, Kitty Season 1, filling in the gaps about what's happened for the characters since then. Because the first season ended on cliffhanger, the second season needed to answer how Kitty responded to Minute Ho's confession of love. It turns out, Kitty turned down Minute Ho when he confesses his feelings on the plane. Or, it would be more accurate to say that she gets confused, unable to process his statement. Then, he gets mad and embarrassed at her perceived rejection and storms off to his first-class seat. Considering Kitty ends EXO, Kitty Season 2 trying to admit her feelings to Minute Ho, some viewers might feel confused as to why she turned him down in the first place. However, the answer relates to Kitty's mental state at the time of the confession. Kitty's in love with Yuri when Minute Ho confesses his feelings. Kitty needs to process her feelings for Yuri before she's able to consider Minute Ho as a love interest. When Minute Ho tells Kitty that he loves her, she has other EXO, Kitty romances to think about. She's coming off the heartbreak of Day and trying to come to terms with her love for Yuri. She is trying to grapple with the fact that she helped the girl she loves reunite with her girlfriend, even though it made her feel jealous. Because Kitty gets expelled, she also might not see Yuri again. As shown, she tries to confess her feelings before leaving, but she's interrupted, causing unfinished business. With all of these messy aspects of her romantic life, there's no room for Kitty to even think about whether she likes Minute Ho. Moreover, Minute Ho's feelings for Kitty seem to come out of nowhere in EXO, Kitty Season 1, going from hate to love seemingly overnight, so there's no way that Kitty could have predicted the confession. Kitty doesn't develop feelings for Minute Ho until halfway through EXO, Kitty Season 2. Kitty sees Minute Ho as just an enemy and friend in the first season. Considering he is mean to Kitty throughout the first season, Kitty's taken off guard and struggles to process what he's saying when Minute Ho confesses his love. Despite others' insistence that there's something going on between Kitty and Minute Ho, Kitty doesn't consciously like him when he professes his love. Multiple EXO, Kitty characters correctly sense the undeniable chemistry between the two, but Kitty doesn't recognize any signs in herself that she could like Minute Ho until over halfway through Season 2. Instead, in the first half of EXO, Kitty Season 2, the pair finally start to act like close friends instead of enemies, an essential step for Kitty to develop a crush like her feelings for Yuri. She has a moment where she begins to see Minute Ho in a romantic light, and then she has a sex dream about him. The turning point for her seems to be his comforting her in the rain in EXO, Kitty Season 2, Episode 6, which is around 4 months after the plane incident. Ultimately, if Kitty had responded any differently to Minute Ho's confession when he first said it, it would have felt disingenuous to the titular main character, but it feels more reasonable by the end of EXO, Kitty Season 2.